Alright, hi everyone. So, this is just a showcase on how to do Profit Taker and how me and my friend Kate did it. So, first of all, if you guys don't know how to do Profit Taker, and I'm using Chroma here, I instantly set up my abilities. So, you need to have certain elements on your weapons in order to damage Profit Taker's shield. Profit Taker's shield is going to change weaknesses every so often, and as you can see, me and my friend have quite advanced elements, and we're doing a lot of damage to it, like fairly quickly. I know a lot of you won't be able to do this on your own. I'm just I'm just giving examples for you guys so you know how to do it when you eventually, fight Profiteer later on. So, and there's going to be a build guide for Chroma after this if you guys want to see that. So, but I'm just letting you guys see how the first fight goes. So once you get his shields down, you shoot its legs, and then you'll shoot its upper body. Now it's going to shoot out pylons, and also make sure to get rid of enemy reinforcement beacons, as the corpus reinforcements can overwhelm you quite a lot. So these, it's going to have 4 pylons at first in the first phase. You need to destroy all these before you can shoot out its legs again. And be careful that shielding it will drop around itself, because that can push you back a lot and stagger you. I recommend using your necromech with a good arc gun to help do this, because using your gravimag isn't really going to help that much, but if you have to, I suggest resorting to it instead of making your teammates do all of it. Now, the Profit Taker will occasionally hit you with magnetic procs, and you're going to need to, if your survival is based on ability usage such as Chroma, you're going to need to get that energy right back up for yourself. So if you're playing Chroma, you're definitely going to need to have Vex Armor and Elemental Ward up at pretty much all times. And uh, and I will be showing you guys the builds for my weapons and Chroma. It's a little Forma heavy, but if you have the right materials, definitely go for it. Anyway, and I brought a Smita Kavat. Me and my friend both brought a Smita Kavat for the extra credits and loot it will give us. And I have a resource booster in this clip, but we also have credit boosters, so you're not going to get this much credits as usual. And right now, you see I'm moving slow because I'm lagged out. Well, not lagged out, I'm bugged. I can't transference or run, so I'm bugged out right now. So, yeah, the Profit Taker fight can be quite buggy sometimes, and hell, sometimes they'll even crash your entire game, because Profit Taker is kind of weird. But hopefully this shouldn't happen too much to you. As you can see, I've recovered from the glitch now, and we keep doing damage to Profit Taker. So it's going to send out 6 pylons the next time you damage it, and I got hit with a magnetic proc again there. So you're going to need to keep damaging its legs until, and then right at the very end, you're going to have 5 minutes to take it out, so you have to be quick. So you're going to have 5 minutes at the end, so you're going to have to be really quick with it. And I suggest, if you're not accustomed to this, play it with a squad. Definitely play it with a squad, because Profit Taker can be very, very hard for new players. It is quite easy when you get the hang of it, but it can be very, very challenging if you are not prepared for it. Anyway, as you can see, it sends out 6 pylons at the end. You're going to need to take all of them out before being able to damage Profit Taker again. And when you have the 5-minute mark, its shields are going to be all the way back up, and you're going to need to deplete its shields really, really fast, and also damage its legs really fast. Otherwise, you're going to fail the mission. I died here mainly due to, I think my Vex armor wasn't up or something, or I just got hit with a really really hard attack. I'm not sure what I died to there, but I I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I died to one of Prophet Taker's attacks, or it might have been also a nullifier or something. I'm not sure what I died to though. Also, be careful about the enemy arachnoids coming into, as they can be quite a pain. But so as you can see, operators void beams can be used to alter the elements you can use against Prophet Takers, so you don't need to wait for it to cycle. But like, if you actually want to do this fight very consistently, I suggest taking like weapons that have a ton of other elements on them. I'm mainly having radiation, blast, cold, and gas and impact on mine. And I don't really use my new core for the elements because the new core isn't really that amazing for doing elemental damage against it. But it will definitely help. It's not like it's useless or anything. But as you can see here, Prophet Taker has had his shields taken out for the last time, and it's about to go down. So, and then you're going to get, if you're not gain any boosts, you're going to get like 125,000 credits and a charisma toroid, as well as some debt bonds. But as you can see, if you're playing Chroma, you need to go right behind his left leg, and you're going to need to cast Effigy, and that'll give you more credits. So you cast Effigy right there, and you should get more. You should get, I think it's double credits. I'm pretty sure it's double credits for each time you, if Effigy decides to work. That is, it's not always going to work, but it should most of the time. Anyway, this is me and my friend back at the Fortuna Gate, so I'll let you guys know. Alright. Sorry, guys. Anyway, next is the Chroma build and how I got to being able to destroy this thing. So, hope you guys enjoy that. Goodbye. Hello everyone, and welcome to a short build guide on the video how to build Chroma for Eidolons and Prophet Taker. Now this build is probably more suited for Prophet Taker, but you can also use it in Eidolons. So you usually have it in power on your first slot for your ability, because Spectral Scream is, let's all face it, Spectral Scream is absolutely useless. But you're gonna get, but in power you really shouldn't be using on this build because the efficiency is quite low. So, but for Prophet Taker, you're going to definitely need Elemental Ward and Vex Armor. Vex Armor is going to be the more important one here. And an Effigy is going to be needed for doubling your credits. So, my Chroma, he has this mod set up on him. It's 3 Forma. So, as you can see, the efficiency and range are quite low. You don't need range, but efficiency is going to be a little bit of a problem here. Duration is pretty good, and strength is over 300% for the Vex Armor and Elemental Ward stacking. So you're going to need Cold on your Elemental Ward. If you don't have Spectral Scream, you're going to have to change your emissive colors to white so you can get cold damage, or cold effect rather. So you don't necessarily need a Vitality here. Hell, I would put an Umbral Vitality here, or just Vigorous swap for if you're normalizing this for Prophet Taker. But you're going to need Adaptation because you're going to be hit with a lot of different damage types. Steel Charge is mainly if you're using like the Redeemer or something like that. Otherwise, you could go for like Corrosive Projection. Transport is just for ability strength. Umbral Intensify, ability strength. Narrow-minded, duration. Range doesn't really matter on Chroma because you're only affecting yourself pretty much. And you're just giving yourself buffs like strength and defense. with this build, you're pretty much never going to die as Chroma, because unless you get like magnetic procced, you gotta like avoid magnetic as much as you can here. But it's fairly easy to recover from. It's just hard to do so if you have no energy. Anyway, Power Drift's also here for ability strength. I just have Vitality here because I want my Chroma to have at least some health. And then Blind Rage is also for ability strength. Blind Rage, unfortunately, also takes down the efficiency. So you're probably going to need Zeneric Energizing Dash or some energy pads to keep your energy up, because it can be quite a pain to do it otherwise. But yeah, I recommend having Energizing Dash if you're going to go for this build. Otherwise you could trade a bit of an ability strength away for some efficiency. But otherwise, this is pretty much a build you're going to want for Prophet Taker and Eidolons. This build is more suited towards Prophet Taker. So the weapons I use for Prophet Taker are the Rubico, Nucor, and Redeemer. So my Rubico, I do have a Riven for it, so it will do more damage to Prophet Taker since it's a corpus enemy, and is more crit chance and damage. But this is generally what you're gonna want on your Rubico for this. I have gas and cold. Of course, you can do any element you want, but this is just my setup for it. And then my new core, it's this is pretty much a new core build you're gonna want in general. You're gonna want this new core build in general, because the new core is also useful for just Steel Path and stuff like that. And then Redeemer, I have 3 form on this. It's High Noon. Bullet Dance is also Bullet Dance. Yeah, I think that's right. Bullet Dance is also good. So the Redeemer has innate blast damage on it, and I also put Radiation on here. And this Redeemer build is both good for Prophet Taker and Eidolons. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this Prophet Taker guide and builds I use for it, and I hope this will help some of you guys. Anyway, this is Reap, signing off.